Ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court.
The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's.
Respect for all student athletes, coaches, officials, and spectators.
And the Ad Council.
It'd be great if life came with a remote control. You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court.
The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
How was your drive to school?
Let me tell you, I had to get my iced coffee first. I just can't seem to put it down. My favorite rapper just announced a tour. My phone was buzzing like crazy. I'm so excited. I had to text all my friends right then to talk about it. Then, someone started calling me and...
Let's try that again.
I turned my phone off right away. I never drive distracted.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Hey, we're not hitting the road until you buckle up, honey.
Oh yeah, seatbelt. I forget sometimes because my brain is, like, busy, you know? I wonder if there's pizza at school today.
Sometimes.
The following is a presentation of Roosevelt University Athletics. This is Roosevelt University Men's Hockey.
Number 29, Matthew Johnston. Number 84, Gavin McIntosh. And starting in goal tonight for the Panthers, number 30, Joseph Kuchaslo. The head coach of the Drury Panthers is Jeremy Law. And now, here is tonight's starting lineup for your Roosevelt Lakers. From Waupun, Wisconsin, number 3, Nate Brown. From Elmhurst, Illinois, number 6, Andrew Lozenak. From Fayetteville, North Carolina, number 27, Drake Adams. From Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, number 28, Tanner Hallett. From Danville, Illinois, number 96, Kohler Crozier. And starting in goal tonight for the Lakers, from Ormond Beach, Florida, number 32, Harbor Castle. The head coach of the Roosevelt Lakers is Billy Carr, and the Lakers' assistant coach is Ben Buchel. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise, remove all hats and caps, and direct your attention to the flag of the United States of America at the north end of the arena. This is our national anthem.
Our national anthem as we come on the air live from the Edge Ice Arena in Bensonville, Illinois. Tonight it is Roosevelt University men's hockey. Tonight it'll be the first of a back-to-back matchup between the Roosevelt University Lakers hosting Drury University. Hi again, everybody, and good evening. I'm Tom Westenfeld. Great to have you along with us as we bring you Roosevelt University hockey from the Edge Ice Arena. Lakers and Drury coming in a very good season so far this year as they have a record of 7 victories and 1 defeat on the year. Their only loss was to Central Oklahoma. That was a 4-2 defeat back on the 20th of September. Drury coming in a very hot team. They've won their last 5 in a row. It'll be Harbor Castle in the nets tonight here for the Lakers, and it'll be Joseph Kuchaslo in the nets tonight for Drury. And we'll get right to it. And we're glad to have you along with us as we bring you Friday night hockey here from the Edge. Drury in their road red jerseys with the white numerals, and the Lakers in their home white sweaters with the black numerals trimmed in black and green. And it'll be the Lakers going as we look at it and as you watch in our video stream from our right to left, and Drury going left to right. Glad to have you along with us on this Friday night from wherever you may be as we hold forth here live from the Edge. First of 2 games over the next 2 nights here at the Edge. We'll be right back here tomorrow night. Same 2 teams, so hope you're able to join us. But wherever you are, hope you're able to settle in, and hopefully we'll have a good game to call for you. All right, here's the draw now. Is on the draw to start the game for the Lakers. That was Drake Adams. Puck came back here to the Drury zone, and the Lakers able to take it right back after a quick turnover. Little backhand pass to the high slot. Knocked away here, and Drury able to take it back. They'll run it up the near boards and in the Lakers zone. As in control there, Luke Ashton brought it in now. In deep, and a quick score as they worked it in deep, and just like that, Drury is on the board quickly to start this game. So Drury picks up the opening goal of the game in the opening minute of the game. We'll get the announcement on the goal. A little flurry in front of the net there. Matthew Johnston, I believe, will get credit for the goal for Drury. And just like that, Drury in front by a score of 1-0. So here's the draw as that goal coming in. Looks like about 20 seconds into the game, maybe a minute 20. Hard to read the scoreboard clock right now from our angle.
By number 29, Matthew Johnston. Assist by number 8, Daniel Beaupre, and number 18, Luke Aston, at 19:40 remaining in the first period.
So it was a goal 20 seconds into the game, as it is Matthew Johnston on the goal for Drury. And now after the ensuing face-off, we have another face-off coming up. Danny Bizach on the draw, near circle to the right of the Drury net. Face-off went to the high slot. Quick wrister in from there. Never got through. Got deflected into the far corner. Trying to chase it down there for the Lakers. That's going to be Joey Cogliese. And now they bring it back out here near side. Played here to the neutral zone. Flipped back in here for the Lakers by Michael Silmona. Went back in behind the net. And it'll be left there. And with it now is going to be Francis Young-Menard for Drury. They play it up ahead now. Across the Laker line on the right wing side. Little spinorama move here by Enmol Garcia there is now it'll be back here to the near point. Fed in deep. And a quick wrister. That got deflected wide to the left side. Puck ran around now here to the near side. And back to take it now here. That's going to be Lucas Sadonic. Came back now here to center ice. And Drury with it again. They bring their line across the Laker line on the right wing side. Put in now to the near corner. Jammed up here along the end boards. Back in behind the net, and Salmona able to flip it back along the far boards, kept into the left wing point by Drury. They feed it to the left wing half board, back to the point again. Cross ice pass came to the near side here. Richter from the near point, and it never got through. Puck came here now toward the near corner after Sadonic took that wrister. And now it came back out here to the Lakers, and they'll bring it back through the neutral zone, across the red line, across the blue line, right in the middle of the zone there, is taking it in deep. Then again, running off the puck there was Carson Pishker for the Lakers. Puck came here to the near side, and it'll be flipped up now toward the Laker line. Goes back into the Laker zone, but Drury not able to track it down, and they flip it up ahead now. Lakers, though, with a turnover, but no shot available. That puck went right to Louis Fournier there, but he could not get to it. Now it came here to the near corner. Lakers able to take it back in the near circle. They'll feed it over to the far side now. Puck slowly sliding to the far boards there. Timothy Pickerel able to take it there for the Lakers. Tried to feed it up ahead, but now Drury back into the Lakers zone on the left wing side. Flipped into the far circle, but it didn't get through to the net. Taken there by Chase Caravella for the Lakers. Fed it over to the far side. Now it got put back in behind the Roosevelt net. Well, most of this game so far played in the Lakers zone. Drury trying to work it into the slot. Little backhander that got deflected wide to the left side. Daniel Beaupre on that attempt there in deep, not far from the front of the crease there. Now it got jammed up in the left wing corner. Battled for there. And the puck finally comes loose, and the puck finally came loose, and now they'll be taken back here by Drury in their own zone. Levi Brewer brought it around now here to the near side. Has it in the near corner. Brewer has it in behind his own net. Played it now to the near boards. Jamison St. Clair flips it back toward the Lakers zone. Now it got played over to the far side. Lakers bring it back across the Drury line. Quick shot here, and that'll be steered aside. Good save there made by Kuchaslo along the far side of the crease. Puck came here now to the near boards. A little spinorama there move on the near boards, now taken back by Drury. Beaupre tries to bring it into the Lakers zone on the right wing side. Oh, it got spun around again there along the near boards on that sequence was Michael Salmona. Now it got put out of play, and we have a whistle. A long sequence there without a stoppage. And so it is a face-off on the way, 1-0 Drury. 15:28 remaining here in period number 1. Face up near right down in the neutral zone. Here's the draw. Got played to the near boards. Drury able to control. Francis Young Maynard put it in deep. Goes back in behind the net. Flipped over to the far corner. Drury able to keep it in the Lakers zone. A little backhand flip came here to the near boards. And it got ridden into the near corner there. Devin Jamieson trying to track it down. Now it got rung over to the far side. And it's kept in barely at the left wing point. Jamieson again was able to race over to the puck to flip it back the other way. Now the Lakers able to take it through the neutral zone. Pushed to the Drury line, but Lakers can't get anything going there. That puck got taken away there by Jared Gale, but then he got spun off the puck. He took a fall, but Drury still with possession. Drury able to bring it to the Laker line, but a chance to dump it in there goes awry. But now on a second try, Drury able to dump it back into the Laker zone. Back behind the net now. Nate Brown flips it back with a backhand move into the near corner. Lakers trying to get it out of their own zone. They played over to the far side now. And they'll work it up the far side through the neutral zone, across the red line. And across the line, here's Danny Bazach into the far circle. Steers it back in behind the net. Fed it into the slot. No one home there for the Lakers. Drury able to get it back. Oh, my goodness. What a hit here. An open ice hit, and hopefully everybody's okay. That's Jamieson slow getting up, and he is really groggy and now back down on his knees. That was a massive hit right near the blue line. Jamieson trying to get back to his skates. That was a scary hit to see there. And Jamieson being attended to by one of the officials and also the Drury training staff. Wow. You know, you can see some hard hitting every once in a while. But that was something I don't think I've seen in a long time. Jamieson a little bit wobbly as he's coming back to the bench now. Actually, I think they're going to take him over to the doorway to the runway to the locker room across the way, and they'll attend to him there. And hopefully he'll be back on the ice in the not-too-distant future. That was a massive collision right near the midpoint along the blue line, just inside the Drury blue line. So, again, hopefully Devin Jamieson will be back on the ice in short order. And we'll have a face-off coming up far circle to the left of Joseph Kochazlo and the Drury net. Lakers trailing it 1-0. Here's the draw. Went into the far corner. Wrapped around now back behind the net is Drury able to control. They'll flip it up ahead into the neutral zone. Little nifty pass here, about maybe went 2 feet. Then a return pass. Goes into the near circle. Backhand pass into the slot. And it got knocked away there right at the doorstep. Boy, great stick work there. Great passing by Drury, but they're not able to convert. Now they bring it back into the Lakers zone. Another hard hit here where players back on the ice, but both are okay. And now Drury back across the Laker line. They feed it into the far circle. Now back in behind the net. Battle for it there. Luke Aston trying to get to it for Drury. Not able to do so. And now the Lakers able to flip it back to center ice. 1-0 Drury. Just over 14 minutes remaining here in the first period at the edge. Drury across the Laker line. They'll bring it into the near corner now. And it goes back in behind the net. Beaupre trying to track it down there. Had it knocked away. Came here now to the right wing corner. Flip back here now to the near point. And eventually to be taken back by Drury over on the far side. Lakers struggling to get the puck out of their own zone. Beaupre headed at the left wing point. Skates around now to the near side. Tosses into the near corner, now back to the high slot. A wrister from there, redirect, and they score. A wrister came from the midpoint. I thought it was redirected, but they're congratulating, I think that's Levi Brewer on the goal. I thought it might have been redirected, but either way, Drury has a 2-0 lead now with not quite yet 6 minutes expired here in the first, elapsed rather, here in the first period. So we'll wait on the goal here. As As we'll wait on the announcement on the goal, as we'll have the face-off coming up. Puck came back now.
By number 4, Levi Brewer. Assist by number 2, Cedric Cardinal, and number 8, Daniel Beaupre. At 14:01 remaining in the first period. Levi Brewer at 14:01.
So Levi Brewer does get the goal. Beaupre among those on the assist, and Drury right back at it here. They play it near the top of the far circle, but the puck slides nearly over to the far side and into the neutral zone. Barely kept in here by Drury. Played now back in behind the net. Carson Penman trying to get control there. Can't do it. Lakers able to bring it out now to the neutral zone. Dumped back into the Drury end. Deflected over the far side. It'll slide into the far corner. Battled for there. Hard hit applied there as getting drilled into the far corner boards was Griffin Lee-Het for the Lakers. Puck now pinned against the right wing half board. Went over to the far side. Trying to flip it out there was Levi Brewer. Got directed back in, and now a whistle as the puck kind of seesawed over the blue line, and we have a stoppage here. As it is a 2-0 lead for Drury here in period number 1 of the Edge. Back here tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, with a live stream for you. Roosevelt against Drury, game 2 of the series. Face-off here, far left out in the neutral zone. Jack Ekholm on the draw for the Lakers. Now it went back in behind the net. Drury able to control. Banked along the glass, along the far side. It bounces out to the neutral zone. Now fired back into the Drury zone by Andrew Lozenak. Drury takes it back. They bank it along the far boards. It slides back all the way to the other end of the ice. Covered up here by Harbor Castle, and we'll have a face-off coming up. 2-0 Drury. 12:41 remaining in the first period. And personnel changes for both sides. Quite the traffic jam. As here comes the face-off, far circle to the right of the Roosevelt net. There's the draw, went over to the far boards, and it inadvertently got flipped out of the zone, put out of the zone by Drury. Lakers take it back, 2-on-1, quick shot. Looked like it went wide to the right side. Puck went over to the far corner now. Lakers trying to keep it in. I want to say there was Timothy Pickerel on the shot there. And now back the other way, Drury put it back into the Lakers zone, and the Lakers return the favor, and it goes back now to the opposite end of the ice. Francis Young-Maynard back to take it here for Drury. Banked it along the near boards all the way to the neutral zone. Pushed back to the Drury line. Now Drury brings it across the Laker line right at the midpoint. Oh, that was a 1-on-3, actually a 1-on-4 situation there. Puck finally got slid into the near corner. They chase after it there. Lakers able to take it back. Cade Swigert took it back. Sent it out to the neutral zone, reverse back into the Lakers zone. Taken again now by Roosevelt. Aggressive defensive work there by Drury. Puck now to the neutral zone again. And Drury able to get it back. They work it across the line on the far side. Louis Fournier trying to work it in, and now we have a whistle. Oh, a little pushing going on after the whistle here. We have 11:43 remaining in the period. 2-0 Drury with the early lead. We have our first penalty of the game coming up. It'll go to the Lakers. So the Drury power play on the ice. And it'll be Drake Adams getting a 2-minute timeout here. Face-off coming up. Far circle to the right of the Roosevelt net. Awaiting the announcement on the penalty. And also awaiting the resumption of the game. Here comes the face-off, far circle to the right of the Laker net.
Lakers penalty on number 27, Drake Adams. 2 minutes for tripping and 2 minutes for roughing at 11:43 remaining in the first period. Drake Adams, 2 minutes for a rough, 2 minutes for a trip at 11:43.
So Adams will get a 4-minute break here and an extended power play for Drury after the draw. Lakers trying to clear, kept in at the left wing point, put back in behind the Laker net. Puck came here now to the near point, and it came back out to center ice. Pinned along the near boards and dumped back in now by Griffin Lee Het for the Lakers. Drury right back. Shot from the top of the far circle, never got through. Now it got played back to the left wing half board, and the Lakers able to clear. And now I think offside will be called on Drury. That puck got flipped into the air there and got knocked down, but I believe they did make the offside call, so we'll have a face-off coming up. 3:12 remaining on the Drury power play. 2-0 Drury with a lead. Here's the face-off at center ice. Danny Bazach on the draw for the Lakers. He's going up against Beaupre. Puck came here now to the near boards, back in the Drury end. And now Drury will mount an attack. They'll bring it up the near side. Lakers poke it away. Good play by Danny Bazach. Puck rolls back to the Laker line, and now it'll be reversed back into the Drury zone. And then a whistle right as the touch was made by Drury in their own end. Lucas Sadownik able to get to it there. And right when the touch was made, we had a whistle. So Drury now will have to deal with a defensive zone faceoff. Faceoff coming up near circle to the right of the Drury net. Puck went into the near corner, and it'll be taken there by Drury. Sadownik through the neutral zone. Fed it over to the far side. Now they'll play it back to the midpoint here. Drury in a prime position to take what would be a commanding lead here in the first period of the game. They lead by 2 already. They work it over now, top hash marks far circle. Back to the right wing side. Again now, over to the far circle. Joe Davidson trying to spin around there, still with a puck. Brought it back now to the midpoint. Around to the near side. Then it's one time from the midpoint. Never got through. That got blocked, I think, by Griffin Lee Het. Puck came to the near circle, but Sadownik not able to pull the trigger on it. Still has it. Played it now, bottom of the near circle. That pass going there to Beaupre took a hit immediately from the backside. Now again back to the near circle. Really patient power play here right now by Drury. Now they'll bring it back near point. Davidson dropped it off. Back now to Davidson again. Top of the far circle. Fed it in deep. Looking for the pass into the slot. No opportunity there. Good defense there to clog the zone for the Lakers in the deep slot. Now a shot from out front. Redirect save by Castle. And they tried a second attempt, but Castle was able to smother it and hold on. He freezes the puck and will have a face-off on the way as we're past the halfway point of the first period. 2-0 Drury the lead. 1:28 remaining on the 4-minute penalty here to Drake Adams. Face-off coming up near circle to the left of the Laker net. KT Walters leads the team with 10 points. He was on the draw for Drury. Now it went back over to the left wing point. Shot in from the midpoint, blocked by the defense. Now to the bottom of the near circle. Fed in front here and got through, went over to the far side. Drury able to keep it in. Francis Young-Menard able to keep it in. Now into the slot. Quick wrister. That got deflected wide to the left side. Fournier on the shot there. Now it came back here out front. Around the perimeter. One timed in. Castle able to make the save. That was a rocket fired in by Walters. Penalty now, under a minute remaining on this long penalty kill attempt for the Lakers. Back now to the left wing point. A loose stick is out there near the far boards. There's a wrister, goes wide right. Puck came here to the near half board. Back around the perimeter, over to the far side. Low line drive. And was stopped there as Walters again on the attempt. Puck came here to the near boards. Back out front. One time in again there. There's a blast, and I think it hit the glass above the net as it went flying over the crossbar. And now eventually we have a whistle. 28 seconds remaining on the Drury power play. New line on here for Drury. And we'll have a second Laker heading to the penalty box. This will be Nate Brown. So this lengthy power play will be extended for Drury. And for the next 28 seconds, it'll be a two-man advantage here. Face-off coming up near circle to the left of the Laker net now. Daniel Beaupre on the draw for Drury. There's the draw. Got
Lakers
fit into the near
penalty
corner.
on number 3, Nate Brown. 2 minutes for slashing at 8:11 remaining in the first period. Nate Brown, 2 minutes slashing at 8:11.
And a one-timer top of the far circle, and they score. So the long power play yields results, and the two-man advantage yields results, and it is now a 3-0 Drury lead. We'll get the announcement on the goal shortly. And so that first penalty will come to an end. Still 1 minute and 44 seconds more of power play time available here for Drury.
Panthers goal by number 88, Anmol Garcha. Assists by number 22, Lucas Sidonic, and number 39, Joe Davidson.
So Anmol Garcha on the goal, Sidonic the assist along with Davidson. And it is now 3-0 Drury, and their long power play will continue here. Fed in deep. A little quick wrister, didn't get through. Then a rebound came out to the slot here, flipped over the crossbar by Davidson, and it got directed into the far corner. Davidson again with it. Correction, that was in the high slot. That was Matthew Johnston. Thought it was 3-9 on the sweater number. It was 2-9. Puck came back here now to the near point. Sidonic got it here, top of the near circle. Holding it there. It's going to be Davidson. Back around now, Sidonic. Into the high slot. Wrist shot there. Got blocked by the defense again. The Lakers trying to clog up the slot. Now the puck went over to the near side. Oh, sharp angled shot stopped by Castle. Boy, right now Harbor Castle looking in every which way here, anticipating possible shots. Now a puck flipped in deep here. And a whistle here. 35 seconds remaining on the Laker penalty. Line change here for a second. And this is not unprecedented. I've seen it before in hockey games where you'll have a score and not much of a celebration. And I thought maybe that might have been the case there, but it was not. Face-off coming up, far circle to the right of the Roosevelt net. Here's the draw. Went down to the left wing point. Rink-wide pass near side. Quick wrister blocked by the defense. Either that or it was a pad save. It was hard to tell. There was a little bit of a traffic jam in front of the net. Now it got played back all the way to the other end, back into the Drury side. So now Drury will bring it out of their own zone. Sent over to the far side, and now dump back in from the neutral zone. It'll ring around the boards at a rapid speed all the way around to the near half board. Played back down to the right wing point. Young Maynard. Now they work it left side, and a quick shot deflected high into the air. I'm shocked that did not hit the rafters, and it did get cleared to center by the Lakers. Drury back again across the line. Pass to the midpoint. Nice job there. It was poked away, and now a whistle here, and I think we're going to have a Laker power play on the way. Tanner Hallett poked it away, was bearing down on the puck for a breakaway, but he got tripped up, and that's an example there of a good penalty. Drury up 3-0, not wanting to allow a goal, and so we'll have a penalty here and a power play coming up here for Roosevelt. So the Lakers a first opportunity here to get on the board as they trail 3-0 in period number 1. Face-off far circle to the left of the Drury net.
Panthers penalty on number 13, Francis Young-Menard. 2 minutes for tripping at 6:03 remaining in the first period.
Francis Young-Menard in the penalty, and now the puck back into the Lakers zone. Harbor Castle out to take it there for RU. Sending up the far boards. It skips by Danny Bazach, pinned along the far side there by Cedric Cardinal. Now they'll bring it around to the near side and dump it back into the Lakers zone. It bounces to the end boards, came right back in front of the net, and Castle just kind of taps it to his left, and the Lakers now able to control. They'll bring it out of the zone over to the far side. Good pass here, Lehead across the Drury line into the far circle. Back in behind the cage, around now to the near side. Almost 360 degrees, the journey in the zone. That, I believe, was Bazach taking a wrister, never got through. One of the Drury players has lost their stick. Bazach with it right wing point back, skates now to the far side. Fed it into the high slot there. That pass intended for Carson Pishker, but it got poked away all the way back down to the Drury zone. Lakers played out of their own zone, I should say, and now up to the neutral zone it goes, just shy of the Drury blue line. Lakers able to bring it across. I'm stunned they didn't get called for an offside at some point. That stick has been sliced in half. That That loose stick, one side on either side of the crease right now. That's precarious. Puck now put into the near corner. Back around to the near boards and now out to the neutral zone. On the drive, Jared Gale into the Lakers zone. In deep end, it slides inside the near post. And it will be a good goal as Gale, against very tight pressure, was able to just kind of push it. He nudged the puck inside the near post. And Drury now with a 4-goal lead, 4-0 Drury, late in the first period. So we'll have the announcement on the goal. And it has been all Drury in this game.
Panthers goal by number 20, Jared Gale, at 4:30 remaining in the first period. Gale at 4:30.
So Jared Gale, the unassisted goal, coming at the 15:30 mark of the period. Lakers back in the Drury zone. Quick shot here and a good eye-level save made by Joseph Kochazlo, and we'll have a face-off coming up back in the Drury zone. So 4-0 Drury with a lead. There's the face-off. Brought along the near side as the Lakers' power play, right, by the way, is still in progress, but that ends right there. So a shorthanded goal for Drury as well on that last tally to give them a 4-goal lead. Puck played to center. Here comes Drury. They bring it across the Laker line. Good job there as getting tied up was Joe Davidson. He kind of was able to extricate himself and get to the puck on the far half board. Now it got put into the far corner. It got sent back now to the left wing point. Ristonen from there, deflected here to the near side. And now it got deflected over to the far side. And then back again now to the near half board. What a long journey for the puck there. Put up ahead by Andrew Lozenak. Came to the neutral zone. Hard hit applied there as it got dumped back into the Laker end. Taken there by Nate Brown behind his own net. Getting intense pressure here. That came from KT Walters. Puck went over to the far side. Lakers able to push it out of the zone. Heading toward the final moments of period number 1, but it's been all Drury here in this game. They came in having won 7 of their first 8, and oh my goodness, on a rink-wide pass attempt there, that puck hit one of the Lakers and rolled slowly right toward Harbor Castle, who was able to adjust and cover it up. That was a little bit scary for the Lakers there. KT Walters on the faceoff now for Drury. Here's the draw. Came to the top of the near circle. And around now to the near corner. Garcia put it back in behind the net. Came back now to the left wing half board. Put over to the far side. And now taken back here by the Lakers. They play it up ahead. A little bit of a glancing blow applied there to Garcia. None the worse for wear. Puck back in the Drury zone, knocked down by Danny Bizacin, and we have a face-off coming up as we play late in the period number 1 here at the Edge. Back with you tomorrow night, same two teams. And we'll have a line change here, at least personnel change. And I believe this is Devin Jameson coming back from the locker room. Good to see. And let's see if he'll come back to the bench. Either that or, in fact, that might have been Gavin McIntosh. Thought it might have been 8-1 on the sweater number there. Off the face-off, dumped into the Lakers zone. Garcia chasing after it there. Came now to the right wing half board. Lakers now take it back deep in their own zone. Cade Swigert got to it, over to the far side, and now out to the neutral zone. Dumped into the Drury end. Back in behind the net. Kochazlo out of the net, chipped it to the near side. Able to get to it there, Gavin McIntosh. Got spun around, got tangled up with one of the Lakers. Meanwhile, Drury back the other way into the Lakers zone. Little drop back pass, shot, save here by Harbor Castle. He tried to get to the puck to avoid a possible rebound, but there was nobody in the slot anyway for Drury, and now the Lakers dump it back into the opposing end of the ice. Drury takes it back in now behind their own net. Heading toward the final minute of this game, of this game's first period. 4-0 in favor of Drury. Puck now came to the Drury line, knocked down here, and we'll have a whistle. Carson Pishker and Jack Ekholm were right there, almost in tandem. 1:28 remaining in the period, 4-0 Drury in the lead. So we have the face-off coming up near left out in the neutral zone. Puck came here to the near side, and now rink-wide pass, and Drury now controls in the neutral zone again. Dumped in, far side to near corner in the Laker end. Back in behind the Laker net. Battle for there, went down to the far half board. Came back to the left wing point. Back in behind the net, came around now to the near side. Now it went back to the left wing half board.
1 minute remains in the period. 1 minute.
So we're into the final minute. Here's a drive from the midpoint. Got deflected, never got through, went over to the far side. Back now to the left wing point, rink wide pass to the near side. Passed into the slot, got deflected as it rolled wide to the right side there by Jacob Holly. Puck went into the far corner now. Now it gets extricated from that scrum, went back in behind the net, played to the far point, kept in by Drury, and now a whistle with just over 28 seconds remaining in the period. Drury with a lead by a score of 4-0. Officials coming over here below us, and we have a Drury penalty on the way. Jared Gale will get at least 2 minutes, and if the Lakers don't score, that penalty will obviously carry over into the second period. Face-off far circle to the left of the Drury net. Draw went to the top of the far circle. Laker power play on the ice for the second time in the game.
Panthers penalty on number 20, Jared Gale. 2 minutes for cross-checking and 29.2 seconds remaining in the first period.
Well, we were taking that announcement. Lakers did a good job to avoid a possible breakaway back at the other end. Quick wrister from the far side. Got deflected there over back to the end boards and now cleared all the way by Drury. Harbor Castle behind his own net, actually a little bit behind into the left of the net. Put it into the near corner, and that'll bring us to the final seconds and now the end of the first period here at the Edge. So it's all Drury as they lead at 4-0 here at the end of the first 20 minutes of play.
At the end of the first period, it's the Drury Panthers 4 and the Roosevelt Lakers 1. Unofficial shots on goal for the first period. For the Panthers, 15. For the Lakers, 8. Once again, unofficial shots on goal, period 1. For the Drury Panthers, 15. For the Roosevelt Lakers, 8.
So, as you heard, 15-8, the shots on goal totals here in period number 1. And we are through the first 20 minutes of play with your score. It is Drury 4 and Roosevelt nothing. We'll step aside and we'll keep the stream up, the picture up here, and we're going to take a little bit of a break, and then we'll be back on the other side with our second period play-by-play. As your score here at the end of one, it is Drury 4, Roosevelt nothing. This is Roosevelt University Hockey. All right, we're back here at the Edge Ice Arena getting ready for period number 2 for this evening's game. The two teams are on the runway, at the runway door across the way, ready to come back out onto the ice. And a reminder, we're back with you tomorrow night for game 2 of this weekend series between the Roosevelt Lakers and the visiting Drury Panthers. And right now, the Lakers work cut out for them here as they trail 4-0. Heading to the second 20 minutes of play. Lakers coming into this game 0-5-0 on the year. So a tough start for the Lakers here in 2024-2025. Two teams now assembling at their respective benches. The Lakers will be going as we look at it and as you watch in our video stream from our left to right. And it'll be Drury, the Panthers, going from our right to left. So we are about ready to go. Danny Bazach, it appears, will be on the opening faceoff to start the second period. And here we go. All right, there's the whistle. And the puck drop. And it was won by the Lakers. Danny Bazach going up against Jacob Holly on that opening faceoff. Puck now back into the Lakers zone. Taken far side by RU's Carson Pishker. Played it now through the neutral zone. As Pishker up ahead to Salmona. He dumps it back into the Panther end. Back in behind the Panther net, taken by Griffin Lee-Het for the Lakers. Has it, top hash marks, far circle. Around the horn they go to Danny Bazach near side. Sends it over to the far circle. That pass handcuffing the intended recipient. Came back to Bazach. Quick wrist shot and a save made. And now it came back here to the right wing half board, and Bazach able to track it down there. Spinorama pass back out front from the midpoint. Rister, that got blocked by the defenses. That shot was taken there by Timothy Pickrell. Puck went over to the far boards. Lakers try to work it in deep. Quick shot here, and it got directed wide to the right, it appeared. Puck now came back here to the neutral zone. And Drury trying to mount an attack, but instead it was taken back here by Gage McNeish. McNeish put it over to the far boards, then in from the far circle. Quick shot and a quick save. Rebound goes sailing wide to the left side. That second shot coming in from Danny Bazach, and now it's cleared all the way to the other end by the Drury Panthers. Good opening flurry for the Lakers. They're applying pressure, trailing in here early in the second 4-0. Puck loose here just near the near post, and it's going to be covered up by Harbor Castle, and we'll have a face-off on the way. Just underway in period 2. As Drury scoring early and often in that first period. The first goal of the game came 20 seconds in. And the Lakers have had difficulty since then, but they win this particular face-off. They'll bring it through the neutral zone into the Drury end. Again, players sliding to the ice here. We've seen some very hard open ice checking here in this game tonight. Puck came back to the neutral zone, dumped back in by Nate Brown. It goes bouncing into the far corner. Sent to center. Puck almost now lying still there near the far right face-off dot in the neutral zone. Put back into the Panther zone. They'll bank it along the near boards out to the center. Went through the logo at center ice. Lakers try to spin it back in, but they can't do it. Taken back here by Drury. Across the line here. Here's Luke Aston in deep, and a whistle as Harbor Castle able to hold it on. .08 remaining in the second period. 4-0 Drury the lead. Line change here for the Lakers. Drury looking for their 8th win of the year. They came in 7-1. Here's the draw. Far circle to the left of the Laker net. Went over to the far point. A passing attempt was fanned on, but it got poked back to the Drury line anyway. Trying to reverse it back the other way there was Levi Brewer. Now it came back here to the near boards. Trying to pop it into the zone there. Joey Coglianese, but now it came back here to the near point. And the Drury end. Lakers, though, not able to get anything going. It got put back in here now behind the Laker, in the Laker goal, in behind the Laker net, and now it came around here to the near side. Came through the neutral zone. Bazach across the Panther line into the near circle. Shooting a low line drive, swept aside there at puck, and then the puck went into the near corner. Battle for it there. Slides to the near circle. To Bazach back in behind the net. Cedric Cardinal tried to play it into the near corner. Now it got popped in front of the net. No shot available there for the Lakers. Try as they might. Puck came here to the neutral zone. But dropping back, Griffin Lehette wound up getting possession. Slides it across the line. Return pass to Lehette. Just beyond his reach, and it went right on net and was swept aside there by Kochaslow. Puck now came here to the near corner. And a whistle. .53 remaining in the middle frame. 4-0 Drury the lead. Drury at the end of the first period of play out shooting the Lakers 15-8. And we have a penalty coming up here to the Panthers. KT Walters will be sent to the penalty box here, and so for the second time in the game, the Laker power play on the ice. Next face-off, far circle to the right of the Drury net. There's the draw.
Panthers penalty on number 9, KT Walters. 2 minutes for tripping at 16:53 remaining in the second period. Walters, 2 minutes for a trip at 16:53.
So Walters, the tripping penalty, and the Lakers, an opportunity here as they bring it out of their own zone, but cannot do so. They turn it over. Panthers control far side. Francis Young-Menard putting it right on. Harbor Castle to stop, and he'll hold on, and we'll have a face-off on the way. New personnel on the ice now for the Lakers. Face-off coming up far circle to the left of the Roosevelt net. Looks like it'll be Luke Aston on the draw here for Drury. It went to the far point. Trying to keep it in there. Jamison St. Clair put into the far corner. Now it came back up the far side. Drury able to keep it in the Lakers' zone. Drury bidding for their second shorty of the game, but they do not get an opportunity here, and the puck came around now to the near boards. Through the neutral zone. I believe that'll be Griffin Lehette. Yes, it is. Splits two defenders, put it back in behind the Drury net. Over to the far side, now back around to the right wing corner. Bazach skates to the bottom hash marks near circle. Into the corner, now back in behind the net. All the way around now to the left wing half board. Deals it, bottom of the far circle. From there, thrown in front, came to the near side. Back out to the midpoint. There's a little wrister. Went over the crossbar and deflected into the netting above the glass here to the right. Gage McNeish with that shot. And we'll have a face-off coming up. Got to peer in the booth here around the speakers that are suspended from the ceiling to see what remains in the penalty time. And I can't see it. They put a new speaker system in here, and it blocks the upper right corner of the scoreboard that faces the booth, and that's where the penalty timer is. Lakers, though, on the power play, still with possession after they win the draw. Fed to the bottom of the far circle, but now cleared back away by the Panthers. Into the Lakers' zone it goes. Gage McNeish now with it behind his own net. Stops there. And he'll bring it out. I thought he was going to deal it to the near side. Sends it now instead to the left wing boards. Brought across into the Drury line, but nothing comes of that, and Drury able to clear back the other way. Carson Pishker trying to drive in, but had the puck taken away. Back behind his own net now. Lozenak brings it out now along the far side. Lozenak now wheels it back in behind the cage again. Lozenak up the far boards. Across the red line, dumping it in from there. He actually wasn't, I was inaccurate there. He wasn't actually he was just shy of the red line. He wasn't across. A minor point of order, but we try to be accurate. Puck went now to the left wing half board in the Drury zone, and now cleared by the Panthers back into the Laker zone. Penalty over, both teams back to full strength, and now a whistle here as we have 14:30 remaining in this second period. 4-0 Drury with a lead. Face-off coming up, far circle to the left of the Laker net. There's the draw, went over to the far half board, now played to the right wing point. Fired in from there, redirected wide to the right side. Looked like there was a redirect there by Daniel Beaupre, but it went wide right. Lakers able to take it back. Bank to the far boards there. Getting to it, Brewer. Kind of hacked at it, but now the Lakers bring it into the Panther zone. Trying to drive in deep there and getting handcuffed from behind. That was Jack Ekholm. And now to be taken back here by Drury. They bring it across the Laker line. Wrist shot here. That went wide to the right side. That came flying in from Aston. Now the puck came back out here to center and all the way back to the Drury zone. Kachaslo well out of the net to push it up ahead. And now the Panthers bring it through center ice. Backhanded into the near corner now by Matthew Johnston. Slides into the far corner. Back in behind the net. Thrown in front. Actually, they tried to throw it in front. Called that too early. Now they'll bring it here to the near point. Around to the far side. Back to the right wing point. One timed in from there. A blast coming in. Harbor Castle the save, and he holds on. And it stays 4-0 Drury. Good puck movement there by the Panthers again. And the drive coming in from Levi Brewer. And we'll have a face-off coming up, far circle to the left of the Roosevelt net. Face-off won by the Panthers. Around to the near point now to young Menard. Into the left wing corner. Back in behind the net. Over to the far side, Danny Bazach trying to bring it out of the zone. Cannot do so. Drury wanting a penalty there. Oh, a pass flipped into the slot, and then they tried a quick little wrister there, but it went wide to the left side. That was a really nice pass into the deep slot there. I think trying to wrist it home there. I think that was Jacob Holly, and it just went wide left as the puck was about maybe knee-high in midair there. Here's Holly again at the neutral zone. Taken away by Bazach in the center circle. Tried to dump it in. That did not go far. Now it got played back into the Lakers' zone. Banked up along the far side, taken back now again by Drury across the Laker line. Into the near circle, quick shot save, rebound, and it went wide to the right side. Oh, I thought for sure that was going to be a goal. Young Menard had a golden opportunity after the initial save by Castle, but he could not bury it. Did not find the back of the net. It stays 4-0. Panthers again on the drive into the Lakers zone. Sharp angled shot here right on and a save by Harbor Castle. Wow. I thought for sure it would be a fifth goal for Drury. But it was not to be, and it stays 4-0 Drury. 13:25 remaining in period number 2. Here comes the face-off, far circle to the left of the Roosevelt net. Walters on the draw for Drury. It goes back in behind the Roosevelt net. Came to the near point. Lakers, though, able to take it back. And dumped right in here, back into the Drury zone as it was Calder Crozier tossing it back into the Panther end. Now the Panthers bring it up the near boards. They try to dump it in. Crozier got it back for the Lakers, minus his stick. Pushed it up ahead. Here's Drake Adams now in deep. Sharp angle. Tries to jam it home, but not successful. And again now, Drury able to take it over back near the end boards, and now it pops out to the neutral zone along the far side. Taken here now by Drury. They bring it across the line. Davidson in deep. Now into the slot. Little backhander. Scrambled in front of the net. Deflected to the near side. Came to the near circle. Sharp angled shot, I think, got deflected into the ceiling here, and so we'll have a face-off coming up. 4-0 Drury. 11:42 remaining in period number 2. And we have a Panther penalty on the way. This will be Joe Davidson on the penalty here for Drury. So again, the Laker power play on the ice. Lakers not successful in their previous power play attempts, which is self-evident by the fact they are trailing 4-0. Keen grasp of the obvious there by your play-by-play announcer. Danny Bazach on the draw for the Lakers. Near circle to the left of the Drury net. Pops to the high slot.
By number 39, Joe Davidson. 2 minutes for slashing at 11:42 remaining in the second period.
Past Bazach, quick shot, and it was steered aside. Went over to the far point here, taken by Gage McNeish. Around to Bazach. High slot shot. Oh, nice job there. Kachaslo snaring that one out of midair, about maybe equal to the height of the crossbar, like a shortstop. And we'll have a face-off coming up. Well, we approach the halfway point of the ball game, of the hockey game. I'm trying to look at the World Series update here, and so Hence I said ball game. Yankees and Dodgers 0-0 in the 5th. There's a blocker save there and a shot that came from the near point now to be covered up, and we'll have a face-off on the way. Yankees and Dodgers. Classic series matchup. Game 1 tonight at Dodger Stadium. That's old school. Dodger Stadium, Yankee Stadium. Here's the draw, near circle to the left of the Drury net now. Visach on the draw, went to the bottom of the near circle, pushed into the near corner now. And eventually cleared all the way to the other end of the ice by the Panthers. Castle chips it up ahead. That was a little bit dangerous there. They could have turned it over. Lakers held on to it. Now a drop back pass, no one there, and McNeish has to scramble back to get to it. Over to the far boards now. Taken there, and on a spinorama dump in, it goes back in deep into the Drury end as that came in from Lozenak. Puck came around now to the near side. Visach getting it back. Skates now to the left wing boards. Into the far corner. Return pass toward Visach. They try to throw it in front. Danny Visach now on the right wing half board. Wheels it around one defender. Got taken down. Puck pops into the air. Lands in the near corner. Panthers try to clear. Kept in by Nate Brown, right wing point. Now rink wide pass to the top of the far circle. Shot from there. No rebound available. Oh, I thought Kochazlo was going to hold on, but he did not. The puck stays in play. Near point now to Nate Brown. He'll skate over to the far side. Lakers applying pressure. Backhand pass to Visach. Takes a shot, and it's blocked by the defense. Going down to one knee there. Good block by Gavin McIntosh. Puck came down to the midpoint, around now to Visach, top of the near circle. Skates into the circle. Another block shot. Puck deflected into the near circle. I think Visach lost his stick. And now it's going to be taken out of the zone as Drury now with possession. They bring it back across the Laker line. 2-on-2 here. Richter, and they, I believe, score. Yep, it got by Harbor Castle. Popped right out of the net, so I wanted to make sure. But once again, another short-hander for Drury, and they lead it 5-0. So a 5-goal lead now as Drury scores just past the halfway point of the hockey game. We'll get the announcement from Steve Hayes on the PA in a moment. But 5-0 Drury in the lead.
Panthers goal by number 19, Jacob Holly, assisted by number 20, Jared Gale, at 9:50 remaining in the second period.
So the goal at 10-10, Holly from Gale. And it's a 5-0 bulge here for Drury. Puck to the neutral zone. Put back to the Laker line. Lakers able to take it back there, but they can't do anything with it. I think that was Swigert who tried to move it up the ice. Can't do so. Now the Drury Panthers, they had numbers there, but an errant pass, and the puck goes to the far boards. Back around now to the near point. Controlled here by Slobodian. Back around now over to the far side. Now back in behind the net. The Lakers right now hard pressed here as Drury feeling the momentum, continuing to apply pressure. Puck went back to the right wing point, fired in from there, redirect went wide near side. That puck going into the near corner. Back here now to the left wing point. I believe this will be Slobodian. Dropped it back now. That was Slobodian. Dropped it here for Aston, who kind of lost his footing. Puck still deep in the Laker end. Back to Slobodian. Rink wide pass now to the right wing point. Back now, I believe this will be Aston with it here. Tries to feed it into the slot. That was Aston. Got taken down. A little bit of a mini pile up in the far circle, and now eventually we have a whistle here. Players getting tangled up in a major way there, and face-off on the way. We'll see if we have any penalties coming up. I'm not certain that'll be the case. Face-off on the way, far circle to the left of the Lakers net. Both teams back to full strength. 5-0 in favor of Drury. Now a couple of the officials huddling up here at the top of the far circle. And I think they're going to decide to bring the face-off out now to the neutral zone. Yep, far left out in the neutral zone. So a face-off on the way. Won by the Panthers. Banked along the far boards, back into the Lakers zone. It slides into the far corner. Trying to chase it down there was Lozenak. Not successful. It went back into the far corner. Kept in barely at the far point. Now it slides parallel to the blue line and now pushed here to the near side. Slobodian works it into the near corner. Took a little bit of a hard hit there, but he's able to stay on his feet. Lakers now bring it out. Here's Crozier up the far side on the left wing, and a whistle here as he tried to work it in deep. 8:07 remains in the second period. It is a 5-0 Drury lead. Face-off coming up. Far circle to the right of the Panthers net. Danny Bazach on the face-off. Came back out high to Nate Brown. Fires it in. Low line drive and a knee-high catch made there on the save by Joseph Kochazlo. And we'll have a face-off coming up. This time it'll be in the near circle to the left of the Drury net. Danny Bazach on the draw. Came back here to the near side, and now it goes around over to the far side into the neutral zone. Tossed into the Lakers zone there. Is able to get to the puck was Jacob Holly. Went into the far corner, now back behind the Laker cage. Over back into the far corner. Holly able to track it down there. Nice little backhand pass to Jared Gale. Gale now pinned up against the far boards near the corner. So the scrum is underway. The drama continues. The scrum continues. How will this end? We will not know until now. And Drury winds up with it. Play to the near side. Quick shot. Never got very far there. And the Lakers able to clear to center. Good pass there to Cedric Cardinal. But he was not able to light the lamp. And it is now Drury back in their own zone to bring it out. Long pass. Banks along the near boards back into the Lakers zone. Sliding toward the net. Harbor Castle, almost in butterfly save fashion, is able to cover it up and freeze the puck, and we'll have a face-off on the way. And it's just over 7 minutes remaining in the middle frame here. 5-0 Drury with a lead. Here's the draw coming up near circle to the right of the Laker net. KT Walters on the face-off now for Drury. Here's the draw. Came to the high slot. I thought the Lakers were going to be able to clear it there, but good persistence by Garcha there to keep the puck in the Drury possession. Backhand shot there. Steered aside by Harbor Castle. That came in from the fairly deep slot. Puck came here to the near point. Tossed in from there by Gavin McIntosh. Went over to the far point now. Back around to the left wing side to McIntosh. He sends in a blast, never got through, went back in behind the net. Played over to the far side now. Shot from the midpoint. Pad save made by Castle on the shot by Francis Young Menard. Lakers dump it all the way back into the Drury end, and we'll have icing on the Lakers. With now just over 6 minutes remaining here in the second period. 5-0 Drury with a lead. Drury leading by 4 after 1, adding a goal here in the second period. Face-off coming up near circle to the right of the Roosevelt net now. Here's the draw. Came back down to the near point here to McIntosh. Couldn't put it in deep. Reverse back to the near point. Pass now over to the far circle. Into the high slot. Low line drive. Saved by Castle. Puck went into the near corner now. And as they battle for it there, that's a part of the ice we can't see from our broadcast position. Little group gathering here along the near half board now as I lean out the window. And we'll see how the officials sort this one out as we start to head toward the latter stages of period number 2 at the edge. And it'll be a penalty on Drury, at least one Drury Panther to the box. KT Walters. And it'll be, well, Walters was about to enter the penalty box. Now he's talking with one of the officials. Meanwhile, we'll have a Laker penalty as well. So it'll be coincidental penalties here. KT Walters still pleading his case. Getting an explanation as the penalty box door shuts. So we'll see how the penalties came out here as we await the announcement from Steve Hayes on the public address. Looks like coincidental 2-minute minors. And here's the face-off.
Penalties were assessed at 6:03 remaining in the second period. For the Panthers, number 9, KT Walters, 2 minutes for a cross-check. For the Lakers, number 28, Tanner Hallett, 2 minutes for a check from behind. Once again, both penalties assessed at 6:03 remaining in the second period.
So a cross-check and a check from behind, and so coincidental minors. Drury in deep, quick shot, went wide to the left side, rebound, hit the back side of the net, the base of the back of the net. Now it came here, near circle, put into the near corner. Steering it around there, Jamison St. Clair. Brought it back out now to the left wing point. Dropped it back and then tossed back into the left wing half-board area there. Came back out front. Driving into the slot. Well, not able to get a lot behind that shot there was St. Clair. It was right on and steered aside by Castle, but it didn't come at him at a very high rate of speed. And now the puck came here to the near side. Lakers send it through into the Panther zone, but a whistle, and I believe they'll be called for offside here. As we have 58 seconds remaining on the 2 penalties late here in period number 2. Face-off coming up near left out in the neutral zone. Here's the draw, bouncing to the near boards. Panthers able to control. Caden Slobodian dumping it in, but now it'll be taken back here for the Lakers by Michael Somona. Put it up ahead. Now came back over to the far side now. And then back on a rink wider to the near side. That puck skipping away from Drake Adams, and the Panthers able to control. Put ahead to the Laker line. The players getting tangled up there. The Drury player involved there was Matthew Johnston. Puck still in the Lakers' zone. Here's Johnson with it again. From the high slot, tosses it in, went wide left. Puck now into the near corner. Around the perimeter now to the right wing point. Banks off the far boards, right back to Shadonik. Back in behind the net it goes. Taken here now by Cade Swigert. Put it in front of the net, turnover, spinorama, and it went wide left. Hitting the glass. Dangerous situation there for the Lakers. Golden opportunity, but it remains a 5-0 game. That was a turnover, and it was Johnston on the shot. Now Drury controls in their own zone. Penalties are over. Both teams back to full strength. Panthers, far circle in the Lakers zone. Quick shot saved by Castle. Puck loose behind the net, and now it came back toward the far post. Covered up by the left-handed Harbor. Castle in the wall of a face-off on the way. Looks like 3:41 remaining in the second period. It is a 5-0 Drury lead. Penalty coming up now to the Lakers. This will be Cade Swigert. So the penalty minutes kind of adding up here late in the second period. Here's the draw.
Lakers penalty on number 19, Cade Swigert. 2 minutes for tripping at 3:41 remaining in the second period. Swigert, 2 minutes for a trip at 3:41.
KT Walters, a quick shot that got played wide to the right, went over to the far corner now. Now it goes back in behind the net. Trying to get to it there. I think that was Cardinal. Kept in there, far point by the Panthers. Over to the far half board. Banks right to Walters. Back up top. Walters one-times it in, and it whistles wide left. Came to the near side and cleared by the Lakers back toward the Drury line. Taken by Francis Young-Menard. Put it up ahead. Quick pass here. Backhand spinorama almost in a way, and now a pile up in front of the net, and we have a whistle. Wow. That got fed in deep and a reversed spinorama. But it stays 5-0, 1:05 remaining on the Laker penalty. Face off far circle now to the left of the Laker net. Danny Bazach on the draw for the Lakers. It'll be Daniel Beaupre for the Panthers of Drury University. Puck over down to the far point. Now near the high slot, back skating a little bit towards us, Garcha. who has a goal tonight. Backhanded into the far corner now by Joe Davidson. Came around to the near side, Garcia. Back out front, Sadonik to Garcia. High slot shot. Didn't go very far. Puck loose, poked here to the left wing half board. Heading to the final moments of period number 2. Near point now. Garcia. Back around to the near side, Sadonik. Out top again to Davidson. Good puck work here by Davidson on the pass by Drury on the passing game. Shot out front, blocked, then the rebound. And then Danny Bazach getting tangled up there after that sequence. Everybody okay. And a stoppage here with just over a minute remaining in the period. 9 seconds remaining on the penalty to Cade Swigert, who was standing upright just inside the door, anxious to get out of the penalty box. And that's understandable. Face-off coming up near circle to the right of the Roosevelt net. Jacob Holly on the draw. It slides in front of the Laker cage, went over to the far corner. And then cleared all the way down by Roosevelt back to the Drury zone. Panthers back now through the center ice face-off circle. Across the line was Louis Fournier. Couldn't get a shot away, put in deep there behind the net. Battle for it. Panthers try to send it to the far circle. No one there, and Casper Wadilla able to clear it back the other way, and now whistle here. Penalty over, both teams back to full strength. Late in the second period, 5-0 in favor of Drury. Puck will be brought back now to the Drury zone. Just a little bit over a minute remaining. I believe it's 1:11 on the scoreboard clock. Face-off far circle to the right of the Laker, to the right of the Panther net. Draw one over to the far corner now. Not able to clear it there was Cardinal. Lakers keep it in left wing point. Richter from there, blocked by the defense. And now they chase after it. Quick shot here. And it went wide left. The puck went flying all the way back after the block. It went all the way back, maybe a good 80 feet. Well, maybe not that far into the Lakers zone. But anyway, catching up to it was Jamison St. Clair. Took a crack at it, but not able to convert. 56 seconds remaining in the period. It stays 5-0 Drury. Face-off far circle now to the left of the Roosevelt net. Danny Bazach on the draw for the Lakers. Players look like kind of got tangled up there a little bit. Kept into the right wing point here by Drury. Fired in from there. Now it goes to the high slot. Lakers able to take it back. They'll send it through the neutral zone. Bazach fed it up ahead, taken away. Taken back now by Drury. They bring it into the Lakers zone. Little drop back pass. Puck loose here in the high slot. Little spinorama shot here. Right on Harbor Castle. The butterfly save. Can't freeze it. That shot coming in there from Luke Aston. Now it's cleared all the way here by the Lakers into the near corner, and Roosevelt calling for icing with now 23 seconds remaining in the period. 23.2 to be exact. 5-0 Drury in the lead. Friday night hockey here from the edge in Bensonville. Face-off coming up, far circle to the left of the Laker net. Bazach again against Beaupre on the faceoff. Lakers won the draw, brought it around to the near side, and now it's cleared back to center. Young Menard sends it up ahead, taken back by Swigert, who backhand flips it into the Drury zone. Came back to the near side. Bazach with a blast, but it went wide to left. Final seconds winding down. And we come to the end of period number 2. Well, Drury had a 4-0 lead at the end of 1. They tack on a goal here in the middle stanza. And after 2, they lead 5-0 here at the edge. We'll stand by for the shots on goal announcement.
It's the Drury Panthers 5 and the Roosevelt Lakers 0. Unofficial shots on goal for the second period. For the Panthers, 23. For the Lakers, 7. Once again, unofficial shots on goal, period 2. Panthers 23, Lakers 7.
So a 5-0 lead in favor of Drury here as the two teams head off to the locker room. And we will take a little bit of a timeout here, an extended second intermission break, and then we'll come back with our third period play-by-play. Your score again after 2, Drury 5, Roosevelt nothing. We'll see you on the other side of our second intermission. This is Roosevelt University Hockey. And we're back at the edge, about to head to period number 3. Lakers trail by 5-0. The Drury Panthers in the lead here, heading to the final 20 minutes. It'll be the Lakers going as we look at it, and as you watch in our video stream from right to left, and Drury left to right. Lakers win the opening draw, and we're underway here in period number 3. Rink-wide pass to the near side to Griffin Lee Head. Into the near circle. Sharp-angled shot steered aside. Went over to the far side now. Fired back in from there. Went into the near corner. And then a whistle. So a quick flurry of activity here for the Lakers to start up the third period. Through 2 periods of play, Drury had 38 shots to the Lakers' 15. 5-0, Drury in the lead. Face-off coming up far circle to the left of the Panther net. Officials conferring here in front of the net to our left. We're back with you tomorrow night, right around 7 p.m. Game 2 of this weekend set between Roosevelt and Drury here from the edge in Bensonville. Here's the draw. Popped over to the far circle. And it'll be tossed out to center ice and back into the Lakers' zone. Chased after there. Hard hit into the boards. Looked like that was, I believe, Andrew Lozenak, who took a hard check into the end boards. Puck now to center. Danny Bazach, surrounded by players. Into the far circle he goes. Jams it home. Tries to anyway. Save, and then a rebound trickles back in behind the net. It looked like for a minute there, Joseph Kachazlo lost sight of the puck. Wasn't sure where it was after he made the initial stop, but it wound up bouncing back in behind the net. Lobbed out to center here, and now back into the Lakers' zone. Taken by Michael Somona. Now it'll be brought over to the far side. And a pass goes, pass goes all the way back into the Drury zone. Now it got deflected high into the air. It stayed in play. Came down along the far boards. Drury bringing it out. Rink-wide pass to the near side. Across the Laker line. Quick shot. Blocker save there by Castle. No rebound available after that attempt by Devin Jamison. Jamison, a good opportunity there. Went into the right wing corner now. Jamison trying to track it down. Surrounded by no less than 3 Lakers. Somona got that puck out of that situation. Had it for a second behind the net, but couldn't hold on to possession. Panthers with it again. Top of the near circle. Shot save. Oh, big pile up in front of the net here. And finally, we have a whistle. Caden Slobodian now back up on his skates. Not quite yet a minute has gone by in the third period. 5-0 in favor of Drury. Face-off coming up, far circle to the right of the Roosevelt net. Here's the draw. Not yet. Called it too early. There we go, and we're back to hockey. Lakers won the draw. Lozenak controlling there. And now the Lakers will bring it up the far side. Bank pass through the neutral zone. Took a wild bank there and then got popped end over end into the air, and after it landed, a whistle. Well, I didn't see exactly what happened to that puck on its journey. It came here to the near boards, and the players on the Drury bench blocking our view, so I didn't see exactly how it hit the boards. I have called hockey games from behind the net at some venues. Would have been able to tell then, although that is not the best view for a game. Hard hit after the faceoff. Everybody okay as the puck got dumped back into the Drury zone. Panthers bring it out now. Dumped into the near corner here. As getting to the puck was Jacob Holly, and he dumped it back in. Lakers return the favor and pop it back into the Drury zone. Lucas Sidonic back to get it there for Drury. Now up the near side, trying to gain control of the puck. Devin Jamison lost it, got it back. Now plays it back over to the far side in his own end. Pass now across into the Lakers zone. Chipped in front there, and looks like they scored here as it just kind of casually was tossed in, I believe, by Caden Slobodian, who had almost no reaction. Let's see if it was him or it was 2 on the sweater for Cedric Cardinal. Nope. Strike that and reverse it. Had it right originally. Caden Slobodian on the goal, and it's now a 6-0 Drury lead. Well, we referenced that earlier in the game. We've seen goals where, especially when the lead gets large, where you almost have no reaction. And up here, far away from the action,
Caden Slobodian. Assist by number 19, Jacob Holly, at 17-17 remaining in the third period.
So that goal coming at 2:43 of the third. And again, you can lose sight of the puck from far away when you're calling the game in the booth, and when that happens, you kind of rely on the reaction. But there were no sticks raised, and very casual celebration. There's a shot right on here, and a stop made by Joseph Kochaslo, and we'll have a face-off coming up. So 6-0 in favor of Drury, and the Panthers well on their way now to their 8th win in 9 starts this year. Lakers will fall to 0-6-0 on the season. Face-off went over to the far side. The only loss of the year so far for Drury came back on the 20th of September, 4-2 defeat at the hands of Central Oklahoma. Puck now at center ice. Lakers bring it across the Drury line. Let's see if they can get some momentum at least here in the third period. Try to get a goal or two on the board. Take a little momentum into the game tomorrow night. Panthers, though, back within in the Lakers' zone. There's a shot and then a waist-high save there by Harbor Castle, and we'll have a face-off coming up. Well, we've seen it happen over the years where we've had a one-sided game, and then the next night the same two teams get together, and you can have a much closer game and often a much different result. But right now, Drury is in the driver's seat, leading at 6-0. Face-off went to the left wing half board as the Panthers win the draw. Far side with it there was Johnston. Put back in behind the net, came around now to the near side, and now cleared all the way back to the Drury zone, and it'll be icing on the Lakers. Had about 3 or 4 of those in the second period. And our first icing call of the third frame here. And here comes the draw. Near circle to the left of the Laker net. Yankees leading the Dodgers 2-1 in the 7th inning. At Dodger Stadium, quick shot here, and it looks like they scored. Went into the upper right corner of the net, and it's a 7-0 lead for Drury. Quick sequence there, and just in front into the left of the net. As going top shelf there was Matthew Johnston, and it's now a 7-0 Drury lead. And the Panthers running away with this one. Face-off now on the way here.
Matthew Johnston off the assists by number 8, Daniel Beaupre, and number 18, Luke Aston, at 15:44 remaining in the third period.
So Beaupre and Aston on the assists for Drury. And they have the lucky 7 on the board in this game now. 7-0 in favor of the Panthers. Lakers trying to bring the puck out of their own zone. Kept in near point. Actually, it popped out beyond the line. Now they'll bring it back into the Lakers zone with the Panthers. Skating into the far corner, that's Anmol Garcia. Deals it backwards a little bit. Now it got put back in near the cage. Tossed in front here. Came to the top of the far circle. Quick shot here. Low line drive. Save made by Harbor Castle, and he will hold on. 14:55 remaining in the third. It is a 7-0 lead for Drury. Face-off coming up, far circle to the right of the Laker net. Face-off came now near the Bensonville Town logo inside the blue line. So we are in Bensonville, Illinois, and here's a quick drive deflected over the net by Kachasco, and now it came here to the near point. Brought out by the Panthers. Good pass over to the far side. Jared Gale trying to track it down, throw it in front here, but no shot available. Came back now to the far point, fired in, and it whistles wide to the near side. That last shot coming from Cedric Cardinal. Now it'll be taken again here at center ice, and another check here at the bottom of the center ice face-off circle. Griffin Lehette taking down Devin Jameson, and I believe it'll be Lehette getting 2 minutes here. Just about 6 minutes have elapsed here in this third period. as the officials will confer here down below us. And Griffin Lee Het will head to the penalty box. All four of the officiating crew now gathered here below us. I can hear in my headset through our effects mic a little conversation. Face-off coming up now. Near circle to the left of the Laker net.
Number 16, Griffin Leahead. 2 minutes for tripping at 14:14 remaining in the third period. Leahead, 2 minutes for a trip.
So Leahead on the penalty as a quick save after a shot from the high slot and a low line driver caught by Harbor Castle. I think on the shot there was Sedonic, and we'll have a face-off coming up. Far circle to the right of the Roosevelt net. So another power play opportunity. A couple of shorthanded goals tonight as well for the Panthers of Drury University. Now Nate Brown trying to clear, kept in by the Panthers. Far side with it, Garcia. Around to the near side, thrown in through the slot. Put back behind the net, now it came around to the near side. Panthers controlling. There's a one-timer, and it kind of slid, it looked like, toward the near post as that one came from Johnston. Now the Lakers able to clear it all the way back to the other end of the ice. Panthers now through the neutral zone. Puck slides through the center ice face-off circle. Across the line, near side now, Luke Aston. Dropped it back, right wing now to the left wing point. Back around to the near side now. Here's Jamison around the perimeter. Back to Jamison. Lines up the shot. Really didn't get a lot on it on the wrister. It just kind of slowly slid toward the goal. It was eventually cleared all the way to the other end here by the Laker defense. 27 seconds remaining on the penalty to Griffin Lee Het. Just over 12 and a half minutes remaining in the game. Across the line, Francis Young Menard. Back to the left wing point now. Around to the near side, Jamison. Back around to the midpoint after it went to the left wing point. Back to Jamison again near side. Up top, Young Menard. Threw it in front, came to the far circle. Shot there never got through. That shot, I believe, came from KT Walters, and now we'll have a Laker clearing attempt that goes all the way to the other end of the ice. Penalty over, both teams at full strength now. Lakers in possession in the opposing zone, but not for long. Here come the Drury Panthers. Pass over to the far side now. Here's Gale in from the left, and a whistle here as Gale tossing it in. And stoppage here now with 11 minutes, 54 seconds remaining in the hockey game. 7-0 Drury in the lead. In case you're just joining us, 4 on the board in the first period for Drury. They scored the first goal of the game 20 seconds in. And they have consistently added to their lead. They led 4-0 after 1, 5-0 after 2, and now they've been able to bump that lead up to 7-0. Players tumbling after the face-off here. Puck into the far corner now. The Panthers eventually able to feed it into the slot, deflect it back out now to the high top of the near circle. Back around to the high slot. There's a blast in going wide to the left side from Cardinal. Puck now toward the far corner. One of the Lakers taking a fall there. Couldn't see which one right away. Puck came to the near half board. Now back around to the left wing point. Knocked away here. Lakers able to bring it across into the Drury zone. In deep. Quick shot. Right on, and a save made. And now a whistle here. And I believe we'll have a Drury penalty coming up after that shot. See if this is a boarding call. And it will be a 2-minute penalty here. That shot came in from Carson Pishker. And then Pishker got driven into the boards. And so the Laker power play unit on the ice with an opportunity here. Face-off coming up far circle to the left of the Drury net, but we await the settling of the penalty situation here. Face-off, as we said, far circle here in the Drury zone. As we await the announcement on the penalty.
Panthers penalty on number 4, Levi Brewer. 2 minutes for a hook at 11:35 remaining in the third period. Levi Brewer.
So Levi Brewer on a hooking penalty. Puck batted around in midair there. Now it finally came all the way back into the Lakers zone. Looked like they were playing a little volleyball here in the Drury zone. Puck now back behind the Laker net as Roosevelt controlling. Lakers on the power play, approaching the halfway point of this third period. Lakers trail 7-0. Pass in front for Lehette, popped it into the air, kind of floated there in slow motion, but Kachaslo able to make the save, and we'll have a face-off on the way. .11 minutes exactly remaining in the third. Sounds like we have some laughter in the crowd down below us. Always good to hear laughter and mirth. Puck now back in the Lakers zone after the face-off. Spinorama clearing attempt. Didn't work, but then Lehette got to it anyway and brought it out of the zone. Now he's across the Panther line. Fed it to the far side, thrown in front here. Now it got put back to the end boards. Now Lehette spinning around with players all around him. Quite a sizable crowd there, and I can't see through the mesh of the netting who took a fall, but one of the Panthers now down behind the net. Looks like everybody getting back to their skates. Face-off on the way as we go rolling toward the halfway point of the third period. Drury with a comfortable 7-0 lead. Here comes the draw, far circle to the left of the Drury net. Face up. Went to the far side. In the far corner, trying to get a handle on the puck there was Jared Gale. He was bothered from behind. Lakers able to get it back now. Around to the near side, Swigert. Back in behind the net. Over to the far side now. With it there, Ekholm. Scrambled in front of the net. And Kachaslo covers it up, and we'll have a face-off on the way. 10-10 to go. Right now, kind of a stop-and-go pattern to this game as far as the flow goes. Here's the draw, went into the far corner. Puck now rung around and all the way to the other end of the ice. Rolls along the base of the boards, all the way back behind the Lakers net. That was a long journey for that puck there. Lakers bring it up the near side now, but cannot penetrate the zone. Played back now to the Roosevelt line. Hallett, I believe, had it. Got poked back now to center. Lakers able to take it back. Oh, they turn it over, but then they get it right back. Nate Brown wheeling around under pressure here. Jared Gale applying the forecheck, if you will. Came to the near boards. Now it came back to center. Oh, that was a rocket there, and I think it hit either the blocker or the shaft of the stick there of Harbor Castle. That puck came flying in from the neutral zone. It's a case there where you're up by 7. You have the puck. Hey, why not? Take a shot at it. I think we had a occasion in the previous home game here at the Edge a couple of weeks ago where a goalie was trying to score on an empty net. And in the NHL, I could be wrong about this, but the last one I remember anyway was when the Philadelphia Flyers' Ron Hextall scored a goal, I think, in a playoff game. Puck now back in the Drury zone here. Crozier trying to get it here for the Lakers. Into the far corner. Now back around to the near side. Levi Brewer reverses his field. Was thinking Brewer for Drury and combined the name there. But it was Levi Brewer with a puck. Puck came around down to the near side, lobbed to the blue line, and now will slide back into the Lakers' zone. Past the halfway point of the third period, 7-0 in favor of Drury, and now a whistle here. Puck will be brought back out. In fact, a new puck thrown into play, and we'll have a face-off coming up at center ice. Lakers control. Pass ahead here from Lozenak to Lihet. Griffin tosses it into the far corner. Dump and chase here. And winning that sequence there are the Drury Panthers. They'll bring it across the Laker line. Oh, nice pass here to the near circle. Quick shot. And Harbor Castle losing his helmet there in the process, as he was able to hold on the shot there by Francis Young-Menard. 7:52 to go in the game. 7-0 Drury. Harbor Castle now, still with his helmet off here. Want to make sure that's Harbor, in fact, still in the net. Anyway, a faceoff coming up now. Here's KT Walters on the draw for Drury. Puck fired in from the high slot there. Got blocked by the defenses. Anmol Garcia tried to connect there for a second goal of the game. Not able to do so. Garcia got it back. Left wing half forward. Tried to deal it back to the midpoint. Poked out now to center by the Lakers. Puck came to the near side and flipped in here by Griffin Lihet, and then a whistle. 7:32 remaining in the period and in the game. Puck will be brought back now to the Roosevelt zone. Face-off far circle to the right of the Roosevelt net. Of course, if it's in the Roosevelt zone, it'll be near the Roosevelt net. Another pearl of wisdom from your humble play-by-play announcer. Shot from the midpoint here. That came in from McIntosh, blocked by the defense. Lakers back the other way. Griffin Lihet. Fed into the high slot. Bazach with a drive from there. Got deflected wide to the right side. It looked like as well maybe taking a crack at it. Lakers had a crack there to redirect, but it didn't work out. And now to be controlled by Drury in the Laker zone, but cleared out. A hard hit applied here. Want to say that was Garcia taken down. He's back on his skates. Yeah, it was Anmol Garcia. Now the puck came into the near corner, controlled by the Panthers in their own zone. KT Walters had it for a bit. Now the Lakers trying to get it back. Now they keep it in near side here. Hallett flipped it into the zone, but now it'll be taken back here by Drury, and they'll flip it back out to the center. Rolls back into the Lakers zone, and now the Lakers try to advance it. Can't go very far. Hallett then backhands it back across the Drury line. Eventually taken here by Slobodian. Dumped back in here now by RU. Just over 6 minutes remaining in what's been a one-sided game here tonight. I did that earlier. I was looking as we had the whistle, checking the World Series score, and said ball game. But anyway, a one-sided hockey game here tonight. Bittersweet time for those of us who are enamored of baseball. Great series. At least we anticipate a great series, but the end of the ball season. A long winter ahead. But there's always Australian baseball, which I have watched over the years. Any league with a trophy that's called the Claxton Shield deserves attention. That's a great name. One of the great trophies, I think, in sports, along with a Stanley Cup. Top of the near circle. Here's a drive, and caught in midair there by Harbor Castle, and we'll have a face-off coming up as that drive came in from Lucas Sidonic. I may need my binoculars. I can't make out the number on the shoulder pad there. I'm wondering if there was. Yeah, we did have a goalie change here. Mike Massaro now is in the net for Roosevelt. Yeah, I thought as there's a puck flipped in front here, and looks like they score. And it is now an 8-0 lead here for Drury. A little bit of a mini scramble in front, and it looks like it'll be Devin Jamison with a goal for Drury. So here's the draw. Yeah, I looked on the jersey here, the sweater, and couldn't see the double digits, but it wasn't positive, so I wanted to wait to make sure.
Devin Jamison off the assist by number 22, Lucas Sidonic, and number 19, Jacob Holly at 5:45 remaining in the third period.
So Sidonic and Holly on the assist for Drury. And now after this restart, they keep it in. Rink wide pass to the near side, fed to the high slot. Quick shot here, wide left, and it goes flying into the glass. Great puck movement there, and KT Walters with a drive, but not able to connect. Drury able to keep it in the zone. Tossed in there and swept aside on a little wrister there by Jamison St. Clair. Puck now over to the far side. Cedric Cardinal trying to get to it. Played back now to the left wing point here to St. Clair. Trying to hold it in, but it slides beyond the blue line, and the Panthers have to get back onside. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the hockey game now. 8-0 Drury with a lead. Puck slips into the Lakers zone, and now it slips back out to the center ice area here. Taken by Levi Brewer. Over to the far side. Slides into the Lakers zone. And it was covered up there by Massaro. Kind of rolled in like a frisbee. And then finally covered up there by Mike Massaro. .433 for the game. 8-0 in favor of Drury. Here's the draw. Went to the top hash marks, far circle, controlled by Luke Aston. Puck came back now near the far boards, into the neutral zone near the far boards. Lakers toss it into the Drury zone, covered up here now by Kuchaslo, and we'll have a face-off coming up. And I'm going to make sure that's still the starting goalie in the net now for Drury. Looks like it is 3-0 on the shoulder number there. Same two teams tomorrow night. We'll have the video stream for you here on our Laker YouTube channel. Hope you'll join us for that. Up the near side now. Here's Matthew Johnston across the Laker line. They feed it over to the far circle. Put into the slot, but now it came back out top of the far circle. Tossed in from there, and they score. Oh, it came back to the far circle there, and Francis Young-Menard wristing it in toward the net. Let's see if he gets credit for the goal, as it's now 9 on the board for Drury as they pour it on late here at the edge. So a 9 spot on the board for the Panthers here tonight. They'll go to 8-1 on the year. As we wind down to the final moments of this game, just really too much firepower here employed by Drury tonight. They outshot the Lakers 15-8 in the first period. Then they outshot the Lakers 23-7 in the second period for a total of 38-15 shots on goal through the first 40 in favor of Drury. Panthers again in deep here. Backhand centering pass right through the goal mouth, and now it came back out to the Drury zone. Brought back out by Sidonic. Tosses it ahead into the Lakers zone. Rink wider. Winds up going into the near corner, at least toward the near corner. Just over 3 minutes remaining in the hockey game. Lakers back the other way. Here's Ekholm and a whistle, as we'll see if that's an offside call, and we'll have a face-off on the way. New personnel on the ice. 3:02 for the game. Face-off far left out in the neutral zone. And the draw goes back into the Drury zone. Came here to the near boards. Panthers narrowly avoiding a defensive zone turnover there as they retain control. And a glance now back into the Lakers zone. Gale trying to track it down. Put back in behind the net. Came around now to the near corner. Back to the near point. Looked like they were trying to connect with Brewer. That didn't work out. Lakers have it back. Brought across the Panther line. Little drop back pass here. Back in behind the net. Actually pulled up near side to Bazac, who took a crack at it. And I think the Lakers have a goal there. Bazac immediately pointed down. He was along the near side near the goal line. That's one of those where you toss it in, maybe you can bank it in, and the Lakers are on the board as Danny Bazac gets the goal, and it's now a 9-1 game. Danny Bazac, his third goal of the year. I mentioned earlier he was the leading goal scorer. He actually ties Drake Adams now for the team lead with 3 goals in this season.
And Danny Bazac at 2:21 remaining in the third period. Bazac.
Yeah, you could see Bazac point down and say, hey, that puck went over the line, and then the official went back in behind the net and pointed down, indicating a good goal, and so that spoils the shutout. 9-1 in favor of Drury. Now inside of 2 minutes remaining in the game. Scrum along the far side. So the Lakers, we mentioned at the beginning of the period here, wanting to maybe get 1 or 2 goals on the board, get a little bit of momentum back in their favor going into the game tomorrow night. And they do get one on the board late off the stick of Danny Bazac. Puck into the near corner now. Kevin McIntosh wanted to bring it back in behind the net. That didn't work out well. Then it came back out to center. Lofted ahead back to the Laker blue line. Taken there by Andrew Lozenak, who dumps it back into the Drury zone. Came around to the near side, rink wider to the far side. Return pass now to Matthew Johnston. 1 minute remaining in the period. Johnston with it back. Top of the circle, shooting, and sticks in the air. I believe it'll be a goal for Johnston. 55 seconds remaining in the period. No celebration, so I want to make sure they're going to bring it out to center ice. And it looks like a 10th goal on the board. They have not put it on the board yet. Called a game a long time ago where it got to be so one-sided, something like 17 or 18-1, that whenever there was a goal, there literally was no celebration. It was brought back to center. 9-1, though, remains on the board. Panthers operating in the Lakers zone yet again. Popped in front of the net here. And back out front. There's a drive, and it was kind of fanned down there from the midpoint. Sadonik on the attempt. Well, we'll stick with 9-1 here. Although I did see some sticks in the air after that last sequence. Well, anyway, at least if you're not sure while calling a game, when it's this one-sided, it's really not the most disastrous situation in the world. Final seconds winding down. There's the buzzer, and this game comes to an end. So we'll go with a final 9-1 in favor of Drury here as we wrap up game number 1 tonight here at the Edge. Our thanks to Steve Hayes on game operations. Thanks to our video crew.
Score, the Drury Panthers 10 and the Roosevelt Lakers 1. Unofficial shots on goal for the third period. For the Panthers, 17. For the Lakers, 6. Once again, unofficial shots on goal. Period 3. Panthers 17. Lakers 6.
Score 1 as
Roosevelt University.
As you see color bars on our feed. But score 1 for the broadcaster there. A rare victory, as it was in fact 10-1. They did not put the goal on the board. Final shots on goal in the game for Drury, 55 to the Lakers 21. So the final again, 10-1 in favor of Drury. We'll be right back here tomorrow night on our YouTube channel for game number 2 of the series between Drury and Roosevelt. We hope you'll join us then. Again, thanks to Steve Hayes on game operations. Thanks to all of you for tuning in. Again, your final tonight here at the Edge Ice Arena. The Drury Panthers 10 and the Roosevelt Lakers 1. Hope to see you tomorrow night. Either way, until we speak to you again, this is Tom Westenfeld. Thank you so much for being with us. And for now, from Bensonville, Illinois, we wish you all a very pleasant good night.